This is Radioonfire.com. Yours truly, Dommy K, in here. Thank you for joining me. Of course, we're broadcasting from the Radioonfire studios here in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, today's show was brought to you by What If Twisted 10 years later, the play Unmask Your Truth. You can see this production Saturday, March the 9th, 5 to 9 p.m. at Bowie State University. Tickets are available right now on eventbrite.com. So, it has been a rocky ride for Robert Kelly, R. Kelly. I did not know we would get here this soon. When I say soon, of course, it's been a long time, but this soon after the documentary, and I think that the documentary really helped bring about this this course of events. R. Kelly's bond set at $1 million after being charged with 10 counts of criminal sexual abuse. I'm glad that you're here, Nikki, by the way.
Yes.
Is your mic on?
Yes.
Okay.
Mic is on. It's on.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on R. Kelly?
Well,
And
I think
$1 million bond.
Well, I think R. Kelly should have been caught a long time ago. I don't know and understand why it took so long. So I guess I'm saying that I'm glad his time has finally come.
Yeah.
It's long overdue. It really is long
It
overdue.
It is. So the Chicago judge gave R. Kelly a chance to go free today as he awaits trial on charges he sexually abused 4 people. Cook County Judge John Fitzgerald Like Jr. set the bond for the singer. Like called the allegations against R. Kelly disturbing and said the amounts equal $250K for each of the 4 people R. Kelly is charged with abusing. The bond requires the Chicago native to post $100K before being released.
Okay.
Now, before we get into this part, I want to talk about the irony here. Like is the same judge who presided over Jussie Smollett's bond hearing earlier this week.
That judge on fire.
Yeah, he's on fire. He's on fire. He banned R. Kelly from having contact with anyone younger than 18. That probably hurts R. Kelly more than the money. That hurts him more than the money. Now, during today's 17-minute hearing, prosecutors laid out their case against R. Kelly as he stood facing the judge with his arms cuffed behind his back. At times, he shook his head in disagreement and once leaned over to whisper something in his lawyer's ear, who patted R. Kelly on the shoulder. He was like, can't see nobody over 18.
Right. I can't go home.
Under 18. What exactly does he mean by teenager?
Right.
Yeah,
He
so
said, if I go to another state, does that still apply?
right.
You know, like I can be around.
Kelly's attorney Steve Greenberg told the judge that contrary to the song, Mr. Kelly doesn't like to fly. In reference to I Believe I Can Fly. That was kind of corny.
It was.
That was kind of corny. His lawyer also rejected allegations that R. Kelly sexually abused anyone, telling reporters he's a rock star. He doesn't have to have non-consensual sex. That is true. But he does it anyway. Of course, R. Kelly is denying all allegations. On Friday, the lawyer told reporters all the women are lying. Even the women that are on the tape having sex with them, they are lying.
Right.
Mr. Kelly is strong, he said. he got a lot of support, and he's going to be vindicated on all these charges one by one if it has to be. Is he sure he doesn't have a public defender? Kelly's DNA was found in semen on one of the accuser's shirts. The semen found on one worn by another woman for DNA testing, the Cook County's state's attorney Kim Fox said. So the lawyer said this is all this semen is digital. This is just Photoshop semen.
What?
No, I'm saying. So prosecutors said that they have a video of another accuser that shows R. Kelly having sex with her when she was 14. Now, this is something I wanted to address. The lawyer said yesterday that this was a case of double jeopardy.
That he's already been.
Yeah, and that's so not true. It's a lie because these are multiple tapes. You worried about that old tape? He got another tape with more young girls on it. Now, the first did you ever see the R. Kelly tape, the first one that they showed? I guess back in 02,
back
01.
In the day, I tried to watch it and then I couldn't watch the rest of it. I was like, I can't sit through this.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I did.
Did you see this one?
I have not. I wish. They only let CNN people see it. So Radioonfire did not have access to it.
You want to see that?
I do. Not to watch it in its entirety, but I want to be able to verify. That's him. Or if I can see one of the moments where the girl says that she's 14 and he says it as well as Michael Avenatti indicates. But here's another thing. We were talking about this $1 million bond, and right now, Robert Kelly, he was given $1 million bond, but he does not have the funding immediately available to post bail, according to his lawyer, Steve Greenberg. Now, while R. Kelly does not have $100K immediately to post bail, he said that the musician is confident he will be able to produce the money. So, according to reports, R. Kelly owes close to $162K in child support. So, would that affect him getting out?
And who would be brave enough to lend R. Kelly bail money? Who would be brave enough to do that?
Who would be brave enough?
Without tarnishing their own name.
And who got it? You think?
No, I'm quite sure he knows.
You think he can call Jay-Z? You think best of both? He said, "Give me some of that best of both worlds money."
I would not touch. If I was Jay-Z, I wouldn't touch that.
Jay-Z don't even fuck with. Yeah, he don't like R. Kelly. You know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Who is brave enough? I mean, he knows plenty of people that has the money.
Mm-hmm.
That have the money.
Are they gonna pick up the phone for him?
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'm good. I'm sorry.
I will write you some songs.
Right.
Yeah.
I would not want to be involved with that at all.
Did you see Surviving R. Kelly?
I saw the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't. That weighs, stuff like that weighs heavy on my spirit. I really couldn't sit there and watch the rest of it. I saw like the first one, and after that I couldn't.
Here's a random question. When you were 14, 15, did older men approach you?
I have had that happen. Yes.
When you were a young teenager, I mean.
Yes.
How, like, men that you clearly knew were too old to be coming at you in that way?
Absolutely. But it might have been when I was walking home from school, like that kind of thing. It wasn't like in a social setting where, a party setting or anything like that. No. But that's happened.
Did you find yourself being attracted to older men?
No, I never had that problem. Ew, no.
No?
No.
Your mother said
I didn't
that
have,
old men have worms or something?
No.
How did she keep you away from older men?
I just didn't have, I'm no therapist. But I guess sometimes those females may have other issues. Like they say daddy issues, air quotes. But I was never attracted to older men at all. What do we have in common? What am I talking about with him?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do for me? Absolutely nothing. No. I didn't have that issue.
All right, so I was just wondering about that. Of course, we know R. Kelly, one of the top-selling recording artists of all time, and to have him in this situation, it is it's sad, but his actions are what brought us here. His actions are what brought us here. So, I said yesterday that it is ironic that the city of Chicago is going through a special election right now. They got the mayor race coming up. And the fact that all of these cases are, these high profile cases are really taking steps forward is no coincidence that it's happening right now.
Right.
Because it's election season. So, but R. Kelly, I'm sure that he has some people that he can call, or maybe some people behind the scenes that would do it, but they don't want their name attached to it. But whoever puts up the money is going to come out where it came from.
But if you put out the money, wouldn't that say that you agree with what he's doing? Like,
Maybe,
you don't believe that? Maybe.
So if you had $100K to spare to give to R. Kelly, or you would give it to the bail bondsman, or whatever the procedure is, would you do it?
Me? Hell no, absolutely.
So if
not.
you had it, you would just, and your friend is telling you, look, I didn't do it.
I would say that the evidence is saying otherwise. And
But
if
look,
he's my
you
friend,
know me.
and I know you, and I've seen you with
You
those
got
young
daughters.
girls.
You got daughters. I never try to holler at your kids.
Right. That doesn't mean that you are innocent of this charge. You are on video, homie. I'm good. I'm sorry. You know, I'm your friend, but I'm gonna have to distance myself on this one.
Well,
Because
yeah.
I think that's a that would implicate me in the fact that I'm standing with you.
So in
I
this
don't agree with that.
instance, you would say that he does not have the presumption of innocence.
No, it's like videos, and you can't deny he was on those videos.
That's interesting. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you had the money to loan R. Kelly to get out of jail, to put it up for the bail, put up a house, whatever the procedure is, if you had it, would you help him? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. Thank you, Nikki.
You're welcome.